went into the meeting, I was like, oh yeah, what are you guys gonna do? Because I really didn't care. I mean, it's a very close-knit community of people who work all the time. So get into it. I didn't even know this at the time either. I was just like, yeah, whatever, you want to take me on, cool, if not, whatever. But I didn't realize how difficult it was to actually score a voiceover agent. But I think my attitude was like, I wasn't needy. I was just like, cool, if we do what we're doing. And they were like, let's take this guy on. Like, I think they liked my pizzazz. And so, but then I started auditioning with voiceover, and I was like, this is different. It's difficult. It's not, I didn't have my own voice or my own sound. So I had to like hear myself through all the auditions I was doing and see what sounded the most sincere and genuine. And I didn't book anything for like 2-3 years. Yeah. And I was like, wow, this is difficult. And then I got Prototype 2, which was my first job. I go in, and it's literally just like, the direction on a lot of it was like, all right, now, an alien comes and rips your head off, and your spine is dangling. All right, give us that sound, and then you're like, excuse me.
What happened?
You just voiced
That was good. Can we get a take 2? But I was like, I love this. I found that efforts are so fun and creative because, you know, like even in Overwatch, I'm like, okay, you're being electrocuted, and then you're like, that's what my job is. I go to work to do that on a bike, which I think voiceover became such a love for me because there's no camera. It's just you on a mic and you can be anything. You can be a rollerblading DJ. You can be a helicopter, which I played. A helicopter. You know, it didn't matter what I looked like, right? And I faced a little bit of that when, you know, I was on camera. It's like certain types that you get. And I'm like, this can be anything. And so I really enjoyed that part of voiceover because there's just, all you have is this to convey your sincerity or the story. So it's a lot of, you can just be there so present. And also, you don't have to memorize lines. I'm terrible with memorizing lines. Just read it. So yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So let's go into voice acting. Like, what did you routine when you're doing recording?
So the biggest thing,
Like, what is the challenge?
you get a couple lines as a voice actor, you get signs that you have to kind of decipher what they want from you, right? Because you're not getting the full story, you're getting like 2 pages, or even with Overwatch it was 5 lines. You're having to make a decision with very little information. So you have to be able to look at the page and be like, why am I saying what I'm saying, right? And when you know why you're saying what you're saying, it gives it much more richer context, right? If I know that the line is, I love you, right, that's the line. But in the back of my brain, and in my characters, like, he's saying this because he doesn't want her to leave, or something like that. Or he's saying it just because he has to, right? Knowing the difference on why you're supposed to say, right? So it can be like, or just be like, yeah, I love you, right? So it's just, that is the biggest piece of like, once you understand why, you know, this is coming from Richard Horowitz, who's an acting teacher that I love. He's like, or he's a voiceover, amazing artist. That's a big piece of understanding that, and getting as close as you can to hopefully what you think they want, but also your your own sincerity in the work, right? So when you're reading it, you're like, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying, and now how do I feel about it, right? Once you get those two pieces, the third layer is adding the extra voice or character piece. That's like the final piece, if at all, right? So, yeah, I think those are the biggest hurdles for me when I get a piece, is like, why am I saying what I'm saying? And being able to decipher that with such little information.
The voice direction itself is also you know, all the voice acting.
No, it is. And being able to self-direct yourself, to hear yourself and be like, okay, that didn't sound as sincere. Let me redo that and see if I can find it and channel it. So, yeah. Oh man. I mean, I definitely would like a Nickelodeon show. And I'm the lead. Is Nickelodeon here? I mean, to play a sports superhero as a, you know, my skin color is brown, I need more brown superheroes. And so that's what I was like.
Yeah, I mean, what Asian being definitely can relate.
Yeah, exactly. And I think now is the time that things are happening. So putting my foot forward in that, doing on camera again is great. And maybe doing some anime. Like I'll do it all. I'll do it all, man. Yeah.
Well, anime is getting really big in the States.
It is. It's surprising. And, but I mean, I was hooked, like hooked on Dragon Ball Z when I was in high school. I was charging up every day. Yeah.
Alright, so like, do you have any advice to people who want to break into voice acting or just acting in general?
I would say, I think the biggest thing we all face is to remove that little self-judgment thought we have. Right? I think that's the biggest piece we're all going to face. As a small baby, we learn at an incredible speed, right? From like walking, talking, to like understanding the world. Because as kids or as small babies, we don't judge ourselves the way we do when we get older. So that it inhibits our ability to learn and just do. Like if you wanted to learn a language at this point, you would be like, oh man, that sounds dumb, or I'm not saying it right, or whatever, and you wouldn't allow yourself just to practice, to do it, and say it over and over and over again, because that voice is like, oh stop, it's not good, it's not good. If you remove that, or like deal with that, or make a deal with that voice and say, just let me do it, I think you will accelerate at a much faster speed than most people, because you allow yourself to do the work, and to move, and to make the connections, and to make bigger decisions that lead to your next step in your acting career, your voice acting career. The next piece is like, get involved in the community around you, an acting class, jump in it, right? Because this is how I made my network. My first movie audition happened because I did a play, right? Or I auditioned for a play and I ended up getting, that I met a friend who was like, hey, I'm going to this audition, right? So everybody has their own path. But once you make the decision to say, I'm going to do this, you start to see little openings and you move there and then somebody's like, hey, I'm going to go visit my agency.
I want to see if I can
Wanna go with it? Yeah. Or hey, I heard about this new agency thing that you can, a mixer, where you can meet agents. Or I'm doing a project myself, you want to be in my YouTube video? Whatever it is like you start to see these things once you make that decision and take that step. So
let's say college project.
yeah, just make the decision and then things will pop up like little spidey sense. I should go do this student project because that student at some point is going to put you into that Netflix series, right? That's happening. That's happening. And so yeah, and I would also say jump in some classes, get seen, do some improv. If So yeah. Questions?
Which means,
Oh yeah.
which means it's not good. Yeah.
Who's got some questions? This guy's had it first. Can we get him a mic or no? Pass it, yeah, pass it on the mic.
Who is your favorite and least favorite player?
They asked me who's my favorite Overwatch VA and who's my least favorite. Oh, I'm gonna answer this.
Sounds a bit too juicy.
You know who I love to death?
Lucio!
Let me answer.
Panasonic.
Viva!
It's actually Got Through Space. You know that? This man is a very unassuming, sometimes quiet, gentle man, and then he's this rambunctious, hilarious, keen, smart, drunk of a man, dirty of a man. He lives in both worlds, and I've traveled the world with him a bunch, and he's just somebody who's like, his energy is calming, but also very mischievous and fun, and makes me laugh, and yeah, I love him to death. And I just despise Torbjorn. He's I love me to death. Like, I love him to death. He is so funny. I've stolen so many of his jokes from watching him, like, just interact with fans and at panels. I love him to death. Like, the thing about it is, with all the Overwatch cast, one of the things I noticed was everybody in their own way was so loving and delightful and had such richness to who they are. And I mean, to be a part of almost like this family, I think we experienced this together, like this overwhelm of the community and this phenomenon that happened. We're all experiencing it together, and I think that really bonded us all. And so the biggest thing about what I love about Overwatch is that I have a new network of wonderful human beings who I love sharing time with and learning from and hanging out with. All these people are so incredibly sweet, smart, and experienced that I get to be a part of now. And I think the one thing is I don't know enough of the new people or some of the new actors. It's growing, so I haven't had the chance to meet some people, but anytime I meet a new Overwatch actor, I'm like, you're amazing. Like they have an ability to find really wonderful, beautiful people. And to be a part of that, I've been super excited. So, yeah.
Alright, awesome. Okay, so like this guy's been doing kind of a while.
You, sir.
Hey Johnny, how do you know about May, my favorite character, and May, and
Sit down.
and what?
Did you say May was?
Yes.
Sit down. No, I'm kidding.
I remember the voice actress called Elisha. I usually like the voice actress, and I make these angpaos for May, Fishing May, and Kan Chan, and Diva, and Don Chan.
Where's Lucio?
About me because I sent this over design to Elisha's home in Shanghai, China.
Did she like it? Did she see that?
Yes, she posted a photo and shared to her Twitter.
Are those them or Lucio?
Yeah, this both Overwatch and Taiko no Tatsuki are on PS4 also.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I wanted to give you all to you, so.
All for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I made it myself.
What?
Yes.
Thank you so much, man. And you know, think about making a Lucio, you know what I mean? Who's next? Pick somebody. From the back? Yeah, come on. It's a big person. Come on down, baby.
Alright, speaking of how you got hooked on Dragon Ball Z, what's your favorite character?
Okay. Well, actually, I personally love a redemptive story, right? And I love Vegeta. I love Vegeta. Like, Goku's the altruistic, loving human being. But to go from like the depths of darkness, make the choice to be light, that's hard.
Can you one favor for me? Can you say something?
What do you want to
Say
say?
subscribe to PewDiePie.
That's a new trending meme. That's a meme. Subscribe to Jonny Cruz. Yeah, thank you. Give it to the demon.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Actually, I have two questions. The first one is a bit more straightforward. First question is, do you play video games, and what is your favorite video game of all time besides Overwatch?
Okay, so I'm a refined older gentleman. So there was a point I used to play video games on the regular, growing up all the way up into high school. And there was a point in my life where I was like, if I continue to play games and stay inside my house, I will never talk to a girl ever. Because back then you didn't have online chat. In a video game. So there came a point where I put down the controller and then started making a conscious choice to be more present in social situations. And at that time I was like, what am I going to do with video games, right? Wrong way to think, because now I could be making millions playing video games. Kids, drop out of school, play video games. I'm kidding. But one of the greatest moments in my video game history was when I played Zelda Ocarina of Time. Incredible. That's when I realized the power of video games. It was like during school, it was when we had a week off, I rented the game. I played it for like 20 hours a day. And I was a completionist, so I loved to get everything in the game, like every heart, every secret. I was obsessed. It was crazy, to the point where my friend called me to go to the mall, and I picked up the phone as I'm playing, and I was like, hello. And he was like, hey man, you want to go to the mall? Me and Celine were going, and I was like, yeah, hold on, let me ask my mom. She said no. That was like, because that game was an adventure, and I was the adventurer, and it really was, the emotional connection I had to that game was intense, because I was the character, and when I was losing, the story couldn't continue, I couldn't save them. It was wild, and after that, I was like, wow, I'm addicted to games. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, that was super long.
Yeah, it's related to what you said earlier, where you have like this very funny family atmosphere of Overwatch voice actors. So, yes, I do watch videos of your interactions online, like you bringing up with So, I just think you guys are a really cool, awesome bunch of people. How do I get it? How do I get a past the hang of the cool kids? How do we get a job at
just even more lore, more backstory. Like, just dedicate a whole team to cranking that out, Blizzard, so we can know what happened. Right? Yeah.
And my second question is, what do you think about Charlotte?
Charlotte is so close to my heart in real life. She has been a wonderful force in my life, somebody who knows so much about the business, life, just where she's gotten to in her own life. She's been almost like mentorship for me and making me face fears and things that I wasn't like ready to face. She's like, you have to do this, you have to like make this choice. I love her strength as a human being, and her and her husband are wonderful friends of mine that I love and adore. So, I'm happy to know them and a lot of the Overwatch cast. So, any other questions?
Thank you very much. I just wanted to answer question. Okay, so I got two questions here. One is related to that. You saw that t-shirt. And one, and one more is about what I do. So first question about the Solar one. So what are your thoughts about the Overwatch League, especially, and how it develops into become one of the top esports competition ever? And do you feel like it's time for like having like a Malaysian type of team to be here? Because I would like to invest in millions of ringgit to just have like a Malaysian team here for Overwatch League. It would be good. So okay. And second of all, would you consider to have like having someone from Malaysia here coming to Blizzard in the US and basically, make like pitch to Blizzard about a Malaysian type of character for Overwatch?
I mean, yeah, right? We need representation in all ways, in all different ways. I second you on that. Let's do that. And then, what I think, I mean, video games to me has blown my mind away at the level of intensity and love that video games share, and the esports world. That makes it like, it's almost like, when you have, when you're a young kid and playing sports, I don't know, like you can become a basketball player. Now there's a whole new world of like somebody can become a pro video game player, which makes it a little bit more tangible, and you don't have to work out that hard. He's got many more questions. So I'm fascinated by the Overwatch League and what they're going to do with that. I know new teams are sprawling up everywhere. So, you can get the Malaysian Messi Lamax. I love that. It's delicious. But anyway, I think it's really wonderful what's happening. I think there's a surge in the boom of something that's pretty incredible. So I would love to see where it all goes.
So one last thing about this. Now, you mentioned on Twitter about say something, and how about you invest? Basically, just say something about to invest the Youth and Sports Commission to have our own team for Overwatch.
I mean, I'll tweet at him again, but that's great, yeah. G-Jack, he's one. Oh, nice.
Alright, first thing first, so love your cereals.
I mean, it wasn't coming to Malaysia. I had to like smuggle those in here. So they're the only ones that Malaysia has so far. It is. That's it.
Yeah, Lucio.
Very rare here.
Alright, so my question is that I know this question has been asked a lot of times during this con. So, do you have voice lines that you really like and that you would like in the game? Maybe some new ones that come to mind?
So I would personally like for me or Lucio to have a singing interlude in one of the, just as like him, I improvised the beatboxing one, and they ended up using that one in the game, which I was excited by. But anything that could be musical from Lucio, I would like to see more of, because it's self-motivated and I want to sing.
Have you ever thought?
Ooh, yeah. Queen.
So, just one more small question. Have you ever thought of the voice line or because you know the thing where Lucio goes on to Farah and Farah flies up into like a very, very high place and then he just falls down and using his fall movement. So do you have any like voice lines in mind for that kind of thing? It just like comes down all the way.
I don't know, those are some of my favorite ones to do. I think there's some where I've been like, scared the whole front row. Something really ridiculous and high that's like, why is he in so much pain and so high pitched? Yeah.
Have you decided to invite the Overwatch stage right?
Invite who? Well, I had to come here first to see what it was like. I'm always the guinea pig. Like, Johnny, you go, Johnny. I'm like, all right, I'll have an amazing time in another country. But yeah, anytime I go somewhere and this kind of reception, I tell everybody, you gotta come. And so, I'll tell everybody. They gotta come. Who do you want to come? Who do you want? Oh, you want me to come again? Okay. I'm getting a lot of members or something. You got it.
Hi there. Yeah, I got two more questions as well. So it's gonna be quick. So the time when the latest match where Torben was doing this content, right? So everyone was doing on fire sequences. So like some people were doing like. So you were the only one who's doing the screaming part.
She covered her ears. Relax.
So sorry. Did they ask you to like really scream or just do a normal?
Well, okay, so I don't know about y'all, but if fire is involved, I'm not gonna be like, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, come on, man, let's be real here. There's fire and lava here, and you guys would not just be like, get out of here.
Okay, so my next question. I love your Facebook videos, especially one of the best I've seen. This is good for me.
Thank you for watching my weird videos.
and Teenage Dad.
Oh, thank you, Teenage Dad. Guys, get on my Instagram and watch the weirdest series ever.
So my very curiosity is, did you really dump all that milk in that bathtub?
Yes, I mean, wait, is milk a sacred thing? No, actually, here's what it is. Milk's expensive here. Well, milk runs through the streets of LA, so it's probably not milk. Oh, is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. So like they're watching me be frivolous with milk, and they're like, oh my god. That makes sense now. Well, it's literally like we have California cows. It's like $2. Well, that's pretty cheap. But also I mixed it with water, guys. Calm down.
Hi, Johnny.
Yes.
So, I'd like to say I really like your Teenage Dad series as well.
Thank you. So Malaysia is really like I love you guys so much. So supportive. And by the way, there is at the end of Teenage Dad an Oscar-winning actor some of my favorite songs. She's really blushing. I like that.
I've been waiting all my life to meet you. Of course I'm blushing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Really very glad to see you. I was on him.
That boy!
Two questions. Are you following Netflix's commentary yet?
I haven't yet.
Haven't yet.
No spoilers.
You're Diva and Hansel of course actors in it.
Yes, of course.
Are you gonna be on that project by any chance? Or would you love to?
Well, I haven't been asked. Netflix.
Okay, so second question. Lucio being Lucio. Because I'm just starting to get into music as well. Did you ever get into DJing yourself?
So, I whipped out Logic and I started making music because just naturally I'm musical, right? But like the voice acting, I think my brain was, that's not something you do, right? That's just something I made up way back in the depths of my consciousness. So in order to combat that, I started making some music on my computer, which is not great. But as long as I stop that voice that says stop, it's not great, it can be great, right? So that's where I'm at with my musical journey, is moving towards letting some of this musicality that I have out. So that's where I'm at.
Hope to see you perform as Lucio.
In rollerblades and all. I like your bag. It says "Sassy Since Birth."
Thank you.
I like that.
Right, so this is from Overwatch related, but do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
I have in different various ways. Yes. I mean, I played actual Dungeons and Dragons, and then I played different like universes, Valley universe, and a couple of ones. But yes.
Would you consider going into Critical Role alongside Benny Mercer?
Oh, well, this was asked earlier, and absolutely. I'm just waiting for him to ask. You gonna ask?
Okay, last of all, what kind of race and class would you consider playing?
Well, it's fine. He's doing it. I like. Well, you know, I think a druid is what I played that I absolutely loved. I think it's sentimental, right? But I also would probably play a bard. I'd play. I don't know. I like peaceful characters for some reason. Like Lucio's like, he wants to bring peace. So maybe I should play something a little more aggressive. Yeah, I'll have to up my period. A dwarf? What are the most aggressive classes? Orcs? Yeah, maybe I should be an orc. Just to like balance it out. It's a race, not a class. Cleric? Barbarian?
Or fighter?
You know what? I'll have to sit down and create a character that's very aggressive. Just really dig in there. What do I want to get out? Thank you so much. Yeah. She's like, I'm not going all the way right there. Cat crowd surf.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey.
Where is Lucio's animated short?
I got a surprise for all of you. Bring down the monitor. Just kidding. this is a long relationship with is it not, and all I can say at this point is, I don't know. But we can always all dream and tweet at Blizzard. That's what we can do. So hopefully soon we'll see something. I don't know, but I can't complain. They gave me a cereal, you know.
Hi, Johnny. Well, first off, I want to ask a question about Taking Orders 2, if you've heard of it.
I haven't played it.
If you do play it eventually, what class would you be? Because I don't know.
I don't know actually what are the classes now at Team Orders 2.
So, the soldier, the scout, the heavy, the medic, the elite,
A medic. I actually want to play DPS. I want to be DPS. Come on, that's the dream, right, guys?
yeah. We also have a pyro. I think it's a people on fire.
Oh, so like a Junkrat?
Junkrat. Actually, yeah, Devilman's more like Junkrat.
Yeah. I like a little crazy pyro action.
He gets to be crazy.
Oh, I am absolutely out of my mind.
And we have a spy, who is a sniper. Come on. What about energy?
Yeah, so what, I think what other pyro, man, because I actually played Junkrat. It's just when I'm feeling snazzy. I mean, I love it. I love that he just blows stuff up and is out of his mind. So yeah.
I mean, you play. There's one way to play like Junkrat. I feel like you fit in almost any sector.
I'd be a what?
Devilman.
Devilman?
Devilman. He's a demolitions expert.
Got it. I like technology. One last question. Let me give it to Lucio.
This is a little bit more of a serious question than everything else has been recorded, but we've been talking a lot about how diversity is super important to see in media. Have there been any like occasions where like just as someone who's a minority, I think anyone who's been a minority has gone through a period of time where that lack of diversity has kind of closed doors for them or put them in a place of struggle? Has there been any point in time in your life where you faced that? And if so, like, what would you say to people who have that?
Great question, thank you. I think we all face our own struggles with something, but I think the more you focus, and this has been true for me, because when I started acting, I was like, I'm going to be a leading man actor, right? But even though I love character stuff, I love to be a character. I want to be like a Johnny Depp. That's the old school Johnny Depp. Something went on. But like Gary Oldman, you know, these were like character actors that I wanted to be. I always wanted to play a bunch of different characters. And so my mindset was like, that's a possibility, right? Even though other things might have come up that would have shown me otherwise, I moved through that, right? I would be like, that doesn't make any sense to me because I'm going to be this. And over time, that mentality put me in bigger and bigger places in roles, right? To the point where I was supporting in like these direct-to-DVD action movies, starting with no lines to maybe 5 lines, to having a supporting role, till finally one of the producers offering me my own leading role in one of these direct-to-DVD action movies, where I finally was a leading man in that tier, right? If we focus on it and we make it that reality of like, this is a struggle, even if it's happening, the more time and attention we give it as a reality becomes a reality for us, right? To say that this is the struggle we're facing is going to be the continual struggle you're facing. But if you say, sure, that is something that happens, but I am moving through it and I will continue to pursue opportunity, because if you look over here, you'll stop. You'll stop doing what you're doing because you become so discouraged. But for every no and non-opportunity, there is now a plethora and a world of opportunity. So in order to, for me, because I had that mentality, and then I faced some struggles to where I allowed that thought process to be like, well, maybe I'm not a leading man, come into my brain at some point, right? That kept me from seeing the opportunities that were in this realm and gave me the excuse not to try, right? To say there is continual struggle and diversity is kind of an excuse to be like, well, that's what it's like out there, so might as well just not do anything. But when you say, hey, I see that there is this thing, but there's also a way through it. There's an opportunity waiting for me. But if I'm looking over here, I'm not going to see it. So just continue to not give it any time and attention and focus on the things that you want to do, create relationships, let them see you, and it happens. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for this amazing reception. You guys are packing in to come hang out with me. Let's get a photo and a video. Real quick, I'm gonna hold this. Guys, I am in Malaysia. What's up? Oh, God, this is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. What a life this is. Thank you guys so much. I'll be seeing more of you. Come on, let's continue to hang out. I'll be there for today. Wow, you people out there, thank you guys for coming. I love you guys so much. All right.